All right, we are live and ready to roll. So we have a case of legacy football here, and we're gonna open this some bitch up. How's that sound? So that's 12 boxes, 8 packs per box, 16 packs per box, 8 cards per pack. So this won't be a super quick one, but it won't take forever either. And so this is replacing classics. Honestly, it doesn't look much different, but whatever. New name, same game. Just a little bit more fun when it's called something else, right? So 2 autographs per box on average. I'm sure we'll see some points. Those will get randomed off at 1 slot per team. And we usually do it all in one video. And let's get things started. So I got the first 4 boxes up here. And I'm not at home, so I'm going to have to use the box for a trash bag for right now. So we'll just put the rest on the floor. So here we go. Ready to begin. Once we show the first hit, these teams come off the board and we'll scroll our baseball anniversary break. Marc-Down Entertainment has been in the breaking business for 5 years. So you know we ain't going anywhere. You have to put up with us. All right. 5 years of breaks at Marc-Down Entertainment. So we're going to celebrate with a huge baseball break. 225 hits. 225 hits. Oh, I love the shiny stuff. They started including the Optichrome premium cards in Classics last year, so that is still the same. I've seen some cool autographs and whatnot that have come out of Legacy, so I'm expecting this to be a fun rip. I hope you are too. Got some serial numbered stuff coming out already. So pretty much it's classics, but it's just got a little bit of a different design. And I guess they felt, let's reboot it and see if people like that. So already our first autograph is going to be a Hall of Fame player. So already going to have a Hall of Famer popping out here. And that's what you expect in Legacy. You got a good mix. You got some veterans, some Hall of Fame type guys, and of course, all the rookies that you're looking for. All the rookies you can crave, right? So let's do this. Let's get it started off with Cam Newton, Drew Brees, Saquon Barkley, Philip Lindsay, and we got Leslie O'Neal here for the Chargers. Lasting Legacies, Emmitt Smith. Each box has 2 autos on average. Panini's wording, not mine. And then there's looks like there's a couple rookie cards in each pack too. So you got Myles Gaskin there and Tyree Jackson. Breida, Gordon, Mike Evans, Spencer Ware. You know it's lower end when the cards don't all face the same direction. Ugh. And you got Billy Joe Dupree. And parallel there of Von Miller for the Broncos. 167 out of 299. Preston Williams and Greedy Williams. Larry Fitzgerald, Marcus Peters. We got Joe Mixon, Marshawn Lynch, Dan Marino, and of course, Tom Brady's in the record book. He's probably got a few chapters. Jeffrey Simmons and Damian Harris. Got Antonio Brown, J.J. Watt, Christian Kirk, Dalvin Cook, Sterling Sharp, and Ed Oliver, 20 out of 199. I don't know. Tom Shady. Got Drew Lock. All right. Kelvin Harmon. Kamara, Cooper, Baldwin, Fournette. So Baldwin, I guess Baldwin's now needing the Legends card, right? Roger Craig. You got Ray Lewis, Lasting Legacies. Hakeem Butler. N'Keal Harry. Keenan Allen, McCaffrey, LaShawn McCoy, Stafford. Jerry Kramer, who was awesome on Seinfeld. Saquon Barkley, definitely going to be one for the ages. Got Bryce Love, who gets no 1 cent love. Yeah, you're going to see some of the guys that haven't had their teams updated should have them by now. Andy Isabella, who was looking for cards next to me at the rookie premiere of some of his buddies so that he could get them signed. I could not find him in Nick Bosa, though. And Justice Hill for the Ravens, who are still available for 65. So you already got a nice Optichrome rookie of Justice Hill if you choose to take them. Otherwise, it'll be up for sale. 126 out of 165. Ben Roethlisberger. We'll give that a little 1 cent love now. It's low enough numbered, right? Daniel Jones, quarterback from Dookie. TJ Hawkinson, could be the number 1 tight end taken in the draft. And Lions have a good history at tight end, so. And then, yeah. So one of the cheaper teams already going to have a hit. Chargers. Charlie Joyner. Charlie Joyner for the Chargers. And we got another Optichrome card right behind it. And one of last year's surprise rookies, Philip Lindsay. Rodney, wrong Charger. That was Kellen Winslow. Jason Taylor. Will Greer. And Travis Homer. Oh! Charlie Joyner's like 100 years old. Can't you tell that from his signature? He's innocent, I swear. think you're thinking, and that's Kellen Winslow Jr., if I'm not mistaken. He's only in his, like, what, early 40s or something like that? I get a little extra light in here. I think that'll help a little bit. Oh, Ben Roethlisberger? Yeah, nothing definite ever came out of that. I'm still showing him as a Giant there. I stay out of the Me Too stuff. So one autograph down, one to go. Will a rookie be next? Yeah, initials don't cut it for me either. Although out of the guys that we got some autograph stuff of from the rookie premiere, most of them had decent signatures. So that was a plus. Man, I'm going to really have to learn some of these rookies, where they came from, where they're going. Oh, that's nice. All right. So again, we're on the first box, and this will wrap up box number 1 here. So we got Sony Michel, and that might be too much light. Let's see. There we go. I'm not at home, so I got to mess around with it a little bit. Phillip Rivers and Alshon Jeffrey with a little gold action there. That's numbered 14 out of 25. 14 out of 25. Alshon Jeffrey for the Eagles. No, I didn't get any Chiefs autos. They only gave us the 6. So it would have been nice if we'd gotten, one of all 40 guys, but that didn't quite happen. Got John Taylor. Again, decent amount of these Chrome cards in here. Give it a little 1 cent love for the Optichrome stuff. Jack Youngblood. And then some more rookie action. Terry McLaurin. We got Alex Barnes. And it's all about that base. Joe Montana. What other legend could you ask for? There's Sony Michel, Patriots, 165 out of 165. So we got a bookend there. All right. So let me close this ticker out. Again, I guess Ravens and Panthers will be available for sale. But we're looking to close out our 5th anniversary baseball break. I am at my mother-in-law's house. So tradition every year we go to the parade. The next town over from her, we go to a little luncheonette and have lunch before the parade. Watch the parade. It's just, a bigger parade. And then we go to the church down the road from her and have a little potluck. So Jarrett Stidham, Clelin Ferrell. So Hilton, Freeman, Suggs, Brady. Suggs Life. There's Charlie Joyner. And we got Devin Bush II, 78 out of 165. I believe he's a Steeler. So go Steelers. Gary Jennings Jr. and Marquise Brown. Or Hollywood Brown, right? So Hollywood. Darius Slay, not to be confused with rookie Darius Slayton. That is confusing. Leroy Butler, Odell Beckham Jr. for the ages. Still showing up as a giant there because it shows plays from specific dates. You got Benny Snell Jr. and Paris Campbell. Yeah, well, when you have to sign thousands of things, I get it that it affects their signatures. I understand. But if you're getting paid to do it, you know, give it the whole show. Give it the whole go. Have some pride in it. So Dougie Baldwin for the Seahawks. Philip Lindsay, Legacy. So not numbered. We got DK Metcalf. Trayvon Mullen. Barry Sanders. That would be a nice legend to pick up, right? And Beckham for the ages again. This one is numbered 72 out of 100. DeAndre Baker. We got Jalen Ferguson. Ozzie Newsome. Zach Thomas. Justice Hill. Deebo Samuel. I think he's a 49er. Preston Williams. Now, his signature shortened, but I don't know. It's just kind of it makes sense. It looks like it's got a happy face in it. How can you go wrong with a smiley face in your signature? Works for Morton Anderson. I think he puts a smiley face in his. So there's Preston Williams. It looks like Pup with googly eyes. Mark Gastineau. Nick Chubb. Dexter Lawrence and Julian Love. So Preston Williams is a wide receiver for the Dolphins. So Dolphins with a hit. I did not watch AEW. I did see that Johnny Moxley is back, as he kind of hinted at on Twitter not too long ago. So, and he was Johnny Moxley in CZW for a long time, which is an organization that runs not far away from me. I think I actually saw Johnny Moxley wrestle as Johnny Moxley well before he was Dean Ambrose. So I'll have to see if I can catch a better look at it, but I wasn't going to pay $50 to watch that. I like $9.99 a month. That's in my house right there. $9.99 a month. All right, box number 2. So box number 2 of Legacy Football. And let's see what we got here. The second hit on the first box was Preston Williams. of the Dolphins. So Preston Williams of the Dolphins. And the first hit was Charlie Joyner. So if you missed the first one and thought the second one was the first one, the real first one was Charlie Joyner. So yeah, Tommy Dreamer's still around. Not in the capacity that he used to be, but and he runs his own indie group. What is it? I forget what they call it. Hardcore something. So we are 4 teams away from our 5th anniversary baseball mixer getting scheduled. I would love to run that tomorrow and have some fireworks to end Memorial Day weekend. The Orioles are 225, the White Sox are 250, the Nationals are 200, the Rockies are 125, Marlins are 155, Mets are 275, the Padres and Rays are 125 apiece. Rangers are 95, the Blue Jays are 200, and if you get 2 teams or more, until we fill it, 15% off. So until we schedule it, I'm going to keep that sale going. Once we officially schedule it, then the sale goes off. So if you're sticking around waiting for it to be scheduled to jump in, you ain't going to get a discount. And I don't want to see that happen. So jump on in it now. Hell, let's sell it out now, and then everybody gets a discount, because I won't be able to delete the sale post until I'm at least done with this. All right, so let's get that filled up and ready to go for tomorrow night. Again, 15% off 2 teams or more. And because of the size of this break, I wasn't going big margin on this. Those 15% off teams, they're going to be ones that I'm really not making anything off of. So I just wanted to run. If I'm making something off of 20 teams, then I should be good. David Montgomery, the Bears. Ja'Kai Pollitt. And again, already seeing some repeats on the base here. Yeah, Bret Hart was kind of surprising because he was just on WWE programming not too long ago, accepting another ring. 102 out of 165. There's DK Metcalf for the Seahawks. Yeah, Josh Jacobs, I believe, big receiver for the Raiders. David Sills. And even the Legends, we're seeing some repeats already. Kurt Warner, Noah Fant, Gardner Minshew. All right, Nick Foles even showing up as a Jaguar now. We got Rodney Hampton, Giants, with the premium card there. Love the shiny stuff. And this one's not shiny, but 15 out of 50. Donta Hightower for the Pats. 15 out of 50, Donta Hightower. Oh, he's the running back? What's the guy I'm thinking of then for the Raiders? His name must be close then. Got Terry McLaurin. Unless he's a running back for the Raiders. I don't remember. Alex Barnes. Dan Marino. Paul Krause, record book. Jarrett Stidham. Clelin Ferrell. So they seem to be grouped together. Sterling Sharp, Alan Page, Dexter Lawrence, Julian Love, Roger Craig, and 82 out of 199, Greedy Williams. Believe he's on the Browns, right? There's a few guys. I mean, really, I thought DK Metcalf was going to go first round. I thought Haskins might have gone to the Giants, unless they were going to go with somebody like Josh Allen, but they then totally pooped the bed and decided to go Daniel Jones. So, yeah, there's a few guys that I thought would go higher. He wasn't on my list, really, so... And now we got Odell Beckham Jr., if you look at the team name, showing up on the Browns there, unlike on the insert cards. Yeah, and injuries is the main reason why people end up going down further. And we got here a Legends card for the Falcons. Keith Brooking. So Keith Brooking, Falcons, going to be the next hit. This is the thing that I'm surprised of. This 5th-year anniversary break hasn't broken sooner. I know it's a big one, and if you think this is big, wait till you see football. The hit count might not be as high as this baseball break, but believe me, we get through this baseball break, we have a monster football break that's going to follow it. All right, it might not be the highest hit total, but it will definitely be the largest break in Marc-Down history. So if that's not motivation enough to fill this baseball break up ASAP, I don't know what is. Oh, I know exactly why they drafted him. I also know that the Giants haven't drafted well for about 10 years now. And I'm I don't know, man. I'm sick of it. It's different. The Mets will always be a team for me, no matter how crappy the ownership is. But I grew up a 49ers fan for a good part of my childhood. So my loyalty to the Giants doesn't run that deep. Not as deep as the Mets. So I put up with their BS. I don't know, man. I'm thinking I might need to switch over to another team this year. I'm fed up. They are screwing up everything. Doesn't mean they haven't drafted some nice players, but most of the good things that they've done over the last few years, they've let them all go away. Their locker room is a shambles, full of broken egos, and it's a mess. I don't know. Maybe I should start cheering for the Steelers, or hey, I'm not a bandwagon type guy, but I really do like what the Browns have put together, and you kind of feel bad for them for all the misery that they've suffered all these years. Or maybe I could go back to the 49ers. I don't know. I might be able to forgive the trading of Joe Montana now that I'm a mature adult. So I don't mind the Packers. I don't mind the Texans either. But there's a few teams that might be willing to jump on. We got here 94 out of 100, Gary Jennings Jr. Got Bradshaw, Ray Lewis, Nick Boza, Dwayne Haskins. Let's give Dwayne Haskins a little 1 cent love. Boza will get some later. Can't give it to everybody on camera, but we'll give it to Haskins now since the Giants passed him up. Got Kyle Long, 97 out of 165. Rashawn Gary, Irv Smith Jr. There's Joe Montana. 153 out of 299. Got Leslie O'Neal, Chargers. Jonathan Abram, Darrell Henderson. Mark Gastineau, Derrick Henry. I guess that's his 4-touchdown game. Yep, 4-touchdown game. 238 yards. Devin Singletary, Josh Allen. All right, again, other side of the ball. A little more tan than the rookie from last year. Looking, he's another guy that the Giants passed up on, like stupid. Terrible drafting. Got Darius Leonard, Ed Oliver, Lil Jordan Humphrey. Not much for the Saints this year, but we've hit some low-numbered stuff of him already. I think one of the autographs we hit was numbered to 6, if I remember. Jimmy Garoppolo, 34 out of 299. We got A.J. Brown and Riley Ridley. And Joe Mixon with the Optichrome. So let's give that a little 1 cent love. Record book. Brett Favre. Most interceptions ever. No, wait, that's not what it says. Most consecutive starts by a quarterback. Yes. And the one record Eli Manning could have had, Giants blew it. And instead of putting in a rookie that they should have given a shot to take a look at, they put in Geno Smith. Again, another reason why I'm starting to lose my patience with the Giants. Oh, cool. University of Kentucky. Byron Murphy, Ryan Finley. And here we go. Cardinals. Andy Isabella. Andy Isabella for the Cardinals. Gonna be the next rookie hit. So far we've had 1 and 1. 1 legend, 1 rookie in each box. I wonder if that's a pattern. Myles Gaskin. Not big enough sample size yet. We'll keep going and find out. And Larry Fitzgerald, Montez Sweat, and Caleb Wilson. I pulled 2 monster Josh Allens for you, and I created a monster. Oh. That's right. Nothing like having a beer and resting it on a unicorn napkin. So we celebrated Becky's birthday with family. It's not until the 29th. So if you would like to mail her a real unicorn, box number 3. Again, I only have limited stuff with me today for personal since I'm not at home. New York Dynasty baseballs. 115 for 1, or you can get 2 for 219. We got Prism baseball boxes at 119 apiece. So and trying to think of what else. I guess some of the historic autograph stuff I have with me, I can be flexible with. So again, scrolling at the bottom of the screen here, our 5th anniversary baseball mixer. It is our past, present, and future format. So whether you like going after prospects, rookies and stars, or fan favorites and Hall of Famers, there's something for everybody in this one. And again, that's one of my favorite formats to do. So, past, present, and future. We also, I might give this ticker a break for a minute when I open up the next set of packs. Yes, you did. That was a very nice looking card. Very nice looking card. That Baker Mayfield guy is not too bad either. So here we go. Box number 3. We got here Mike Ditka, Dexter Lawrence again. So we're still getting repeats on the rookies. Again, we're doing a whole inner case. Deontay Thompson, 86 out of 299. Look at that little one, something like that. No Kyler Murrays yet. You did get Andy Isabella, though, was the last hit. Mark Hollywood Brown. And we got Russell Wilson. So we're getting some Seahawks on the Chrome cards here. Paul Hornung, DK Metcalf, Trayvon Mullen, and Barry Sanders. Doug Baldwin, 118 out of 299. You got DeAndre Baker, Jalen Ferguson. Michael Irvin, Justice Hill, Deebo Samuel, Vance McDonald, Myles Gaskin, Tyree Jackson, '81 out of 165, Gardner Minshew. Preston Williams, Greedy Williams, and somebody not named Williams. 6 out of 50 for the Steelers. Greg Lloyd. Steelers, numbered to 50. Greg Lloyd. Snell and Campbell. And wrapping up box number 3. So I threw in a little incentive for this break going tomorrow. We have a case plus of 2019 Prism Baseball. We get that to 25 tomorrow. I'm going to throw in 2 boxes of Onyx Vintage. 2 boxes of Onyx Vintage if this break right here goes tomorrow. 10% off 3 teams or more. So there's still some good combos out there that you can put together that can, score you a free team or even better. And in addition to a 12-box case of Prism Baseball, there is a skunk bonus. A box each of the Streak and Steel engravings from Historic Autographs. So there'll be 4 slabs total. 4 teams that skunk will end up with a hit. Diamondbacks are 20, Braves are 70, White Sox 115, the Rockies are 60, the Tigers are 30, the Astros 65, Royals are 75, Angels are 95, Marlins are 50, the Mets are 40, the A's are 55, so are the Phillies, the Padres 165, the Pirates are 40, the Mariners are 85. And I lost my screen there for a second. Rangers are 40, Blue Jays 225, and I'm just looking to see. I got a little lag on my phone. Did I miss one? Oh, Cardinals are 45, Rays are 75. So those are the remaining teams in Prism Baseball. Again, yes, Antonio Brown shows up as the Raiders, even though the picture is the Steelers. And you can see right there the Raider Nation emblem. Lamar Jackson for the Ravens, numbered 67 out of 100. So not his rookie year anymore, but this is now for sale. What I got stuck with? I got stuck with the Ravens, and I think I got stuck with the Panthers too. That's all right. Need some 2019 stuff, you know. So we had John Elway there. A.J. Brown. What team's A.J. Brown play for? Shoot, I don't even remember. He was at the rookie premiere. I think I got a photo with him. Got Riley Ridley. Little Bro. And Philip Lindsay. I thought we already got a chrome of his. Oh, maybe that was Von Miller. Titans is A.J. Brown. That's right. Couldn't remember. 69 out of 100. John Elway for the Broncos. So we got Byron Murphy, Ryan Finley, Michael Irvin again, Josh Jacobs, Jingleheimer Schmidt, David Sills, Curly Culp, Mac Wilson, Devin White. There you go. Drew Brees. Got Noah Fant. Gardner Minshew. And Jalen Ferguson with a chrome. Number 23 out of 165, Adam Humphries. Now on the Titans as well. Alex Barnes. Joe Cool. Darrell Green. Jarrett Stidham. Clelin Ferrell. And it's a good thing that you took those Titans. A.J. Brown. See, that's a pretty signature. I'm down with that. That looks good. Good job, A.J. Brown. It's not, it's not every letter spelled out or anything like that, but it looks nice. It presents well. It's a little bit better than initials. Wesley Walls, Khalil Mack, David Montgomery, and Ja'Kai Pollitt. So, it's these letters that look like a 5-year-old wrote them, like for the very first time in their life, or the squiggles. I really can't stand the squiggles. The squiggles annoy the hell out of me. Your 4th grade teacher is probably crapping a brick. That's not how I taught him how to write. That's the world's most awful signature. So, that's the kind of stuff you got to put up with as a trading card collector sometimes. So again, right now, temporarily, we'll put it back up to the big one. But right now, we're scrolling the Prism Baseball Case Plus. And again, I put a little bounty. All right. If this gets to 25 tomorrow, I'll throw in these. And there's a couple teams that could really help out. Real nice. All right, I like them Rays. Get a Wander Franco. They're not hard to come by in that product. So here we go. Box number 4. Box number 4, leave you wanting more. Well, good, because there's 8 more boxes after this. Although we're starting to see some redundancy, so we'll just kind of flip through those base easily. Even the rookies, we've gotten a good number of them already, although there's a few I'm surprised we haven't seen. Haven't seen that Kyler Murray rookie. Is there some short print rookies in this, or only seen one Boza, one Haskins. I wonder if they come up a little less often. Or we're just meeting that run of boxes that has those guys in them. I don't know. All right, that's a fun card right there. So we got a hit. I'm feeling like it's one legend and one rookie per box on average. At least we're not getting any freaking points yet. Alright. It's about halfway through the box. And here we go. All about that base, about that base. You got Dan Fouts, Bryce Love, Andy Isabella. And we got Deebo Samuel. I believe he was a 49er. Followed by Roger Craig, who I know was a 49er. 56 out of 299. Oh, Daniel Jones. And TJ Hawkinson. For the ages, Baker Mayfield. He could be a quarterback for the ages. Got Kyler Murray. All right, we got Kyler Murray showing up finally. Long time no see, ever. And then Devin Bush, who we did see earlier, but I think it was on a Chrome. So that would explain that. And moving right along. Seeing some red here. 85 out of 299, Joe Mixon for the Bengalis. There's Nick Bosa. And there's Dwayne Haskins. So really only two big first-round quarterbacks and Daniel Jones this year. Oh, man. You know, for as much on the guy's case as I get, if it weren't the Giants, I think there's some teams out there he could do very well with. Marshawn Lynch. But the Giants just I'm so over that. So we got Nick Foles as a Jaguar. And that's a quarterback right there, Joe Montana. Got Montez Sweat, Caleb Wilson. Ja'Kai Pollitt, 37 out of 50. Why? Is he going to need to cheat to win? Maybe if Belichick was coaching him, he could be. Darrell Henderson. And it's not DK Metcalf. It's Browns legend, Eric Metcalf. So Browns with a hit right there. Eric Metcalf for the Brownies. Juju Smith-Schuster, youngest player with a touchdown catch. I like it. Deontay Thompson and J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. So now we're in the second half of the box. And we're expecting a rookie signature. Who will that rookie signature be in Legacy? There's a few decent wide receivers that got taken in the first round. There's a few decent guys at a lot of positions. What was that? Was that N'Keal Harry? Am I thinking of the right guy? Yeah, not every great player goes to the greatest school. Sometimes players develop between high school and college too. So, ooh, that's sparkly. What the heck's that numbered out of? Not a lot. Put that towards the back. Yeah, and both of the Browns could end up being good. So we got a little blue going on here. 23 out of 25 for the Steelers. James Conner. Give that a little honorable mention probably later. So we got Justice Hill, Deebo Samuel, and numbered 134 out of 165, Kelvin Harmon. Preston Williams, Greedy Williams, Mike Evans, Buccaneers, Zach Ertz, most catches by a tight end in a season, Will Greer, Travis Homer. We got Tom Brady, Jeffrey Simmons, Damian Harris. Andy Dalton, 2 out of 100. Drew Lock and Kelvin Harmon. Drew Brees, Hakeem Butler, N'Keal Harry. And autograph's going to be Myles Gaskin. So, Myles Gaskin. And there's Howie Long. There's Myles Gaskin again. Tyree Jackson. And check this out. Greedy Williams. 1 out of 10. So this one's not signed, but it's cool looking. So Greedy Williams, 1 out of 10. That'll get honorable mention. And Myles Gaskin. Running back for the Dolphins. So Dolphins with a couple hits already. All right. I was trying to look real quick. Wasn't there 2 Gaskins in this draft? One that was like a lower tier pick or a maybe even an undrafted free agent. So Miles Gaskin's definitely the Dolphins. All right, next box number 5. Box number 5. No Cardinals hits yet, other than that Isabella that I already showed you. So again, we've been scrolling this Prism baseball break, throwing some extra incentive to see it tomorrow. But what we really need to see tomorrow is this 5th anniversary mixer. This is the big one. 225 hits. Never before have we broken 200. What happened there? Never before have we broken 200 hits. I think actually the most amount of hits we've had in the break was somewhere in the 160s. So 225 hits for our 5th anniversary mixer. There's a ton of variety in there. All right. Ooh, this one's pretty thick. All right, there is our first future swatches. And that one's not numbered. Got a 3-color patch coming up. Yeah, I can do one more. All right, here we go. Next bunch of cards. The whole kittle and caboodle. So we got Todd Gurley, numbered 58 out of 100. 58 out of 100, Todd Gurley. There's Derwin James. Justice Hill. Numbered 82 out of 299, Leroy Butler. There's Greedy Williams and Myles Gaskin again. And numbered 57 out of 100, Texans, J.J. Watt. Damian Harris, Will Greer. Ed Oliver for the Bills with a nice shiny chrome card. So it's not a Josh Allen, but Oliver's not bad. It's a good solid first round pick. Dick Butkus, Calvin Harmon, Jeffrey Simmons. I believe Simmons is a Titan, wasn't he? Wasn't he the Titan that got in trouble? There's like a video of him getting into a fight online. Jim Kelly, N'Keal Harry, Drew Lock. And DeAndre Baker, numbered 7 out of 10. It's not too shabby there. 7 out of 10. DeAndre Baker. Then I'll get an honorable. Andy Isabella. Hakeem Butler. Jason Witten. TJ Hawkinson. Bryce Love. And Anthony Johnson. Anthony Johnson with a 3-color piece there. You can see the black kind of sticking out there. Terry, Homer, and Williams. So Anthony Johnson of Buffalo. Looks like the Colts. No. Buccaneers, I'm sorry. There's another Anthony Johnson on the Colts. So Buccaneers. And he was a undrafted pickup for them. So Buccaneers, Anthony Johnson. So for a cheapy team, that's not too bad. All right, get a 3-color patch on him. Yeah, DeAndre Baker is a Giants. All right, let's see what else is next. So we got a rookie there. So does that mean we're... I don't know. That was our first relic, so I don't know if that's going to break the pattern. So far, every box had been 1 rookie and 1 legend. Let's see what the pattern looks like in this box. Now that we got a thick card come out for the first time. Is that a pattern breaker, or do we stick with it? And it's going to be a rookie. All right, a rookie. Coming up next. So the relic auto did break the pattern. And away we go. Ed Reed, our Sega Whiteside, Daniel Jones. And we got Earl Campbell. Little 1-cent love there for the Titans. 9 out of 25 for the Bills, Thurman Thomas. That's an honorable mention. So Thurman Thomas, 9 out of 25. Again, still looking to get this baseball break going. Devin Bush, Deontay Thompson. Got Primetime, Deion Sanders. Nick Bosa. And there's Josh Allen of the Bills. It's not signed, but it's a parallel. 116 out of 165. So Josh Allen of the Bills. We got to differentiate now, you know. You got Caleb Wilson and Rashawn Gary. Odell Beckham Jr. record book, Darrell Henderson, Montez Sweat. Yeah, we got Michael Thomas for the Saints there with the chrome. Khalil Mack. There's Josh Allen, not of the Bills. Jonathan Abram. Brian Dawkins, 151 out of 199. Lil Jordan Humphrey, Devin Singletary, and his autograph sucks. Jeffrey Simmons. I want to say Titans. I'll have to double check that. So Jeffrey Simmons out of Mississippi State. Believe that goes to the Titans. We'll double check that in a minute. And we got Hopkins, Haskins, and Kyler Murray. There's a nice 1-2 punch right there. They should have been the 1 and 2 quarterbacks drafted, but I don't know what's wrong with the Giants. Let's see. So Jeffrey Simmons. Yep, Titans. Yeah, he's the one that got himself into some trouble after he got drafted. A video leaked of him. And he was 19th pick overall. So it's going to bring you a little scrutiny. Ask Monty Teo. He's still playing? Yeah, he's still playing. All right, box numero 6. Halfway home in this one. Again, we are offering a special on the anniversary mixer. If you pick up 2 teams, you get 15% off. All right. It's a big break. Big break means it's going to have a bigger price tag. But that 15% makes a big difference too. So if you need the full list of boxes, all right, there's stuff in there. A case of Tribute. There's Dynasty in there. Luminaries. We got a half case of Elite Extra Edition to help pump that number up to 225. And lots more. Couple of baseballs. So let's get it going. 15% off. 2 teams or more. And that's going to be until we schedule it. So if you're waiting for it to be scheduled to jump in, then you're going to miss out on a discount. So I highly not recommend that. Okay. Got another relic auto here, another RPA. Let's see what we got. There's a guy named Hollywood, Thomas Hollywood Henderson. And we got Kyler Murray, numbered 110 out of 165. So not a hit. No, I am not at home. I am at my mother-in-law's. So it's not a hotel, but it's not the usual setting either. What we got here? N'Keal Harry, Drew Lock, locked and loaded. Tyreek Hill, Andy Isabella, Hakeem Butler. George Kittle, TJ Hawkinson, and Bryce Love. Kenyon Drake, and that is numbered 10 out of 50. So we'll give that a little 1 cent love for the Dolphins. Arcega Whiteside, Daniel Jones, Matt Breida, 49ers. Beckham, Bush, Deontay Thompson. And this is 2-color. Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders. Got Benny Snell Jr. on the chrome there. And Miles Sanders is, yeah, Eagles. So maybe it wasn't Gaskin. Maybe it was the first name that got you confused. So Miles Sanders, Eagles. I did get new baseballs in. And these are always popular ones. I got the New York Dynasty from TriStar. 115 for one, 219 for a pair. And we always have good luck with these New York Dynasty ones. We always get something that's on the box. We always get a box-worthy hit somewhere. So hopefully we can make lightning strike there. There's another box filled up. And that one's about to be. Yeah, let's keep it rolling. Yeah, that's cool. It's numbered. Yeah, this is Legacy. So we're about halfway through this one. I'm hoping we can pick up at least a couple more teams tonight for the 5th anniversary break. Again, buy 2 teams, it's 15% off. And if you need info on what boxes are in there, you can check out the post we made earlier today on Facebook, one of our break updates. in the afternoon we kind of covered it. But also, I can get you the link to the post that shows what's in there as well. I'm really hoping so. And there's a veteran. So not a legend auto, but a veteran auto coming up. Oh, I think that was the wrong hand. There we go. All right, here we are. Next bunch. Darrell Green. There's Haskins and Murray. Little 1 cent love for each of them. Bregman and Tucker, they're both possibilities. I think we've got the Astros available in Prism also. I don't know if you're looking for his Prism auto. 70 out of 165, Matty Ice. Boza. Devin Hester. And there's Marquise Brown on the chrome. And 34 out of 199, Mac Wilson. Bama, Roll Tide. Josh Allen, Kentucky. Michael Irvin. Riley Ridley. Ed Oliver. And then we got 95 out of 199, Carson Wentz. This is a good question. How much are the Astros in the Prism break? Let's see here. We'll go back to that scrolling for a little while. All right, again, there's also some skunk bonuses in there. So you got the Diamondbacks at 20, the Braves at 70, White Sox 115, Rockies are 60, Tigers are 30, Astros are 65. Royals are 75, Angels are 95, Marlins are 50, Mets are 40, A's are 55, Phillies are 55, Padres 165, Pirates are 40, Mariners are 85, Cardinals are 45, Rays are 75, Rangers are 40, and the Blue Jays are 225. And there's Andy Isabella. Numbered 100 out of 100. So we got a bookend there. Terrell Davis. Yeah, Aaron Jones, 138 out of 299. Matt Breida, 49ers. Matt Breida, 49ers. Going to be the next auto. So, The guy who averages 5 yards a carry. He's just got to stay healthy enough to carry the ball more often, right? So, yeah, once we get the baseball break done and over with, I'll know what I have to spend on the football cases. So, nothing monstrous. Some all right stuff. But no like Kyler Murray or Dwayne Haskins or anything like that yet. But it's all right. We're only halfway home. I got a good feeling about this box. I think this is lucky number 7, right? What do you think? Lucky number 7's going to have it? The big hit of the night? So we've started pulling some of the RPAs out of this. Let's see if we can get something big out of this one. Yeah, I have Prism Baseball Personals available now, to be honest. So $119 a box. Yeah, what would you say the best hit so far has been? Brown? Hit Josh Allen number to 1. Somebody has been spoiled a bit lately. I got you a 10 and a 5. Now you want a 101. When will it end? All right, let's see what this is. All right. Is that again? Okay. All right, next stack. Let me see if I can get this name ahead of time. Where's this guy from? All right, undrafted. Terry Bradshaw's not too much to ask for. We've pulled quite a few of him in the past. I just don't know if tonight's going to be your night. So we got Browns, Beckham Jr., 176 out of 299. Greedy Williams, Miles Gaskins, Rodney Hampton, 262 out of 299. Ryan Finley, A.J. Brown. Devin Bush II. That matchup could happen. 120 out of 165. Michael Bennett, now of the Patriots. David Montgomery. And who we got here? Howie Long. Josh Jacobs. Aaron Jones. 86 out of 100. And Jack Ham. Riley Ridley. Ed Oliver. Paul Hornung. Gardner Minshew. Mac Wilson. Eric Dickerson. 1 out of 165. So that's got some cool factor being number 1. So I'll give that a little extra attention. Noah Fant. Vance McDonald. And McLaurin. And we got 3-color RPA of Tyree Jackson, who not only played for the University at Buffalo, but he was an undrafted free agent signed by the Buffalo Bills. Khalil Mack. And let's see what else we got here. It has been an up and down ride for the last few years for the Twins, that's for sure. But they've got some good talent on that team. And some who should be coming up this year. Nick Gordon ever get called up? And if he hasn't, is he ever going to get called up? No, none of the RPAs have been numbered yet. So none of the RPAs have been numbered so far. All right. And let me just double check here. Okay. Here we go with the next one. So there goes my lucky number 7 theory. Tom Brady. Maybe 8 will be great. Who knows? Yeah, those two I wouldn't be sick. Kirilov especially. You know, Kirilov I expect to see this year. 34 out of 199. He lost a year due to injury. There's DK Metcalf a couple of years back. And when he's been healthy, he's been amazing. I could see Royce Lewis is drafted a year later. Maybe. Was he drafted a year later? I think he was drafted a year later. Maybe they'll want to hang on one more year. But maybe he could come up early in the year. Like a May call up or something like that. There's Patrick Mahomes. It's never a bad guy to have. Jamal Adams. Still. Baker Mayfield, 135 out of 199. Yeah, man, I try not to make it too tough. There's Hollywood Brown, Dexter Lawrence, Deontay Thompson. Hey, good evening, Mark. Dan Fouts, that's what it's all about. DeAndre Baker. Could he be a difference maker? We got Nick Chubb. And Montez Sweat. There's a good athlete name right there. Montez. No, Sweat. Yeah, man. Redskins. So Skins with the next hit. And Stephen Gostkowski. Paris Campbell. Yeah, man, he was looking miserable last year. Got demoted, calling him Single A Sano last year. Oops. But if he's hitting the ball, that's going to be all good news for the Twins. Now you just got, they got to get. They have some guys that just didn't do what was expected for them. What is it? Sano, Buxton. But then you got guys like, Rosario, Polanco. They're doing the job. Oderozzi doing all right. He's on the Twins now, right? Something like that. So Sano and Buxton wake up. That's gonna be a really scary team. Buxton is hurt, if I'm not mistaken, or am I just assuming because he's always hurt? Well, a lot of bullpens are questionable at best. They can be good one month and awful another. So just pick up somebody good mid-season. There's still some good bullpen depth free agency-wise. Kimbrel wouldn't be a bad pickup for somebody. I guess Kimbrel and Keuchel are probably not going to go before the draft because signing them burns a #1 pick, doesn't it? Yeah, I always liked Oda-Rosie. I think I have a ton of his rookie autographs sitting somewhere. What did he come up with? The Rays originally? Something like that. You know what? I would normally be 100% in agreement with that statement. Keuchel screwing himself by hiring Boras. Normally. But from what I've read, I think Boras told him to settle for a 1-year deal. Which is, again, totally unlike him. So I guess you can't believe everything you read on the internet. I don't know if that's 100% true or not. But from my understanding, it's actually Keuchel who's got the mindset that he's worth so much. Because I believe he's turned down a couple, not like, oh my gosh, look at that offer, buddy. I think he's turned down a couple offers that were fair. And probably won't see anything close to that amount of money. Not this late in the game. But as much as I want to blame anything I can on Scott Boras, I actually think Keuchel is the one that's the problem there. 214 out of 299. So, Drew Lock, Calvin Harmon, Howie Long, Bryce Love, Andy Isabella. I mean, at this point, just go back to the Astros. Work something out. Work it out cheap. Big Ben, 174 out of 199. Daniel Jones, TJ Hawkinson. Spencer Ware, 34 out of 299. Snell, Campbell. $186 out of 199, Robert Smith. DeAndre Baker, Jalen Ferguson. Yeah, I don't think anybody is going to sign either of those two until after the draft, so they don't have to give up a pick. So Morton Anderson. Justice Hill. Debo Samuel. And again, another one not numbered. Darrell Henderson out of Memphis. Darrell Henderson. There's Metcalf. And the Bills. I think the Bills got their money back now. What do you think? Ed Oliver. I might have been a little generous on the Bills. I leaned towards the bottom on them, I think, a little bit as far as my scale goes. So, Ed Oliver, Bills. Von Miller. I think that's the second one in Chrome he's gotten. Drew Brees. And there's N'Keal Harry. Vikings. Darrell Henderson goes to the Rams, so no Vikings hits yet. Looks like Darrell Henderson is a Ram. But we still got 4.5 boxes to go. Game ain't over yet. There's a little number. So again, we have a couple big baseball breaks that we're looking to rock out ASAP. We have our anniversary break. That's a big one. And then the prism break that's scrolling at the bottom of your screen right now. There's a little bit of a bounty on that. If that gets to 25 tomorrow, then I'm going to throw in a couple of these Onyx Vintage boxes at no extra charge. So I want to play 2 tomorrow. I want to hit big. I want to pull 300 hits this weekend. So let's do it. Why not? But anniversary break is the #1 priority right now. It is on standby. Need to get payments in, especially with the size of this. We gotta get that. We gotta get them in. Orioles 225, White Sox 250, Nationals 200, Rockies 125, Marlins are 155. You got the Mets at 275, Padres 125, Rays 125, Rangers 95, Blue Jays 200. And if you get 2 teams, I'm doing a special right now, 15% off 2 teams or more. And this is a big break. All right, this is a big boy break. Not necessarily for the beginners. There's 225 hits in this one, though. So it's kind of like getting into a bunch of breaks all at the same time. We're covering everything that we do here at Mark-Down in our breaks, including there's a couple pieces of memorabilia. There's stuff from historic autographs, Onyx, Leaf. All right, everything that we do here is included in this one. David Sills the 5th. Kenyon Drake. Miles Gaskin. Tyree Jackson. And there's just so much that could be hit in here. 12 out of 50, Alex Smith, who is recuperating for the Redskins, may not play next year. Especially if, the guy the Giants passed up, what's his name, does well. Yeah, the goal for that break would be as soon as I get home, get the kids in the house, and the car unloaded. I want to start that. So I'm not sure exactly what time we're leaving here tomorrow, but the goal is I want to start that as early as possible. So that's why I started yesterday. Soon as we got on standby, there's Will Greer. All right. Soon as we got on standby, I sent out a message. We're on standby. So let's get paid up on that and get that filled and break it soon. So still waiting for quite a few payments. If it came down to it, I would have traveled back home to break that tonight. I didn't bring it with me, but I would have gone back. All right. Yeah, honestly though, it's probably going to take just as long as this one. Terry McLaurin, Alex Barnes. Probably about a 2.5, 3 hour break, I'm assuming. Because there's a lot of boxes that don't have a lot of cards in it. Dynasty, that's a one-shot deal. Luminaries, that's a one-shot deal. Even like there's 10 boxes of Elite Extra Edition. There's 25 cards in a box, 5 packs, 5 cards a piece. So it's actually going to be quicker than you probably think. But yes, I want to get it started at a decent hour. And I want to do Prism second. 116 out of 165, Dan the Man Marino. Prism probably will take just as long as this one. So if I got 2 breaks that are going to be 2.5 hours a piece, I gotta hope to start at like 8 o'clock Eastern time. 9 at the latest. I want to be done before 3. Jamal Adams, 21 out of 25. That's assuming we can get both of them going tomorrow. Deshaun Watson. AJ Green. And Boomer Sooner. So that is my game plan. All right. I'm gonna need a couple monsters if we can get 2 done. But I'll do it. I want to do it. We got more stuff coming in next week. Got to keep the ball rolling. And this month has not been the best month. Facebook's been acting up again. It's hard to get things noticed. I'm even noticing like I'm the admin in charge of the group and the page, and the default setting for comments is now most relevant. I need to see them all. I keep having to switch it. It's getting kind of annoying. I mean, ideally, what I've always wanted to do was get the breaks up on the website and have them always ordered from there, but there's always been some resistance to that. I almost feel like things could run a little smoother if we did that regularly. But I know every time we put it up, there's certain breaks that I always put up as an exclusive to the website, and I end up having to take it off the website and just do it by hand. I know, and if you're getting half of them, you're probably one of the lucky ones. That's why I keep reposting everything and posting it on my timeline, on the page, and in the group. And I even currently have all of the breaks. All of the breaks are on one post right now. So, and I've got 6 more breaks waiting in the wings. All right, next week there's some stuff coming out. I believe Definitive Baseball, if it hasn't been delayed, is supposed to come out next week. That is a huge one. Oh my. This is a hit of the night candidate. Whew. So, and unfortunately, that's all on Facebook. I do extra work just to get things noticed as much as they are. Phillip Rivers, 2 out of 100. Give that a little 1 cent love. McLaurin, Alex Barnes, Zach Ertz, Dexter Lawrence, Todd Gurley. There's a prism there. $34 out of 165. Bryce Love. We'll give that a little 1 cent love. I got something with a 1 in it. Although it's not both sides of the serial number. Just the first one. So I got a 1 out of something. Jamal Adams, 135 out of 299. There's a Josh Allen right there. Not for the Bills, though. 16 out of 299. Robert Smith, A.J. Brown, Riley Ridley. So we got something coming up here. We actually got 2 hits in my hand right now. And who are they going to be? How about another Myles Gaskin? This is a 3-color. All right, Dolphins, right? They all got me confused earlier. Myles Gaskin, Dolphins, running back. All right, 3-color RPA. That's not bad, right? Not bad at all. Ooh, looky, Barry Sanders on the chrome. So what else we got here? Got to be something good, right? Ray Lewis, Ed Oliver. And we got Ed Oliver, 1 out of 10. Auto. Ed Oliver, 1 out of 10 auto right there. That's not bad. 1 out of 10 Ed Oliver. I think you're in the plus just with that. Stidham. Can you imagine some of the stuff that we're going to pull in the anniversary break? When there's 225 hits out there to choose from. This is a 24 hit break. There you go. Number to 10. It was number to 10 that sold for 60. The 1 of 10, I wouldn't be surprised if you could get 75 for it. Get a little premium. It's still early in the it's still early in the football trading card season, so Ed Oliver is on the Bills. So Bills racking up some hits. I can't believe only one person has taken advantage of the 15% off combo deal on the remaining teams in this anniversary break. It was a big break to begin with. So I'm going thin margins. It's anniversary. We're celebrating. All right. I'm looking to give you guys a good deal. We got a few breaks that, I mean, they're going completely under retail, and that's including shipping and everything. So 5 years doing breaks. We've been doing it for 4 online. So last year we celebrated our 3rd anniversary break of breaking online, and I'm just like, you know what? We did it for a year when I had my shop. So we've really been breaking for 5 years. Let's go big. Let's celebrate 5 years of breaks with Marc-Down Entertainment, and have some fun with it. 58 out of 100. Morton Anderson, Josh Jacobs, and if you think this baseball one is big, Patrick Mahomes. Let's fill this baseball one up, and then we got a football break that we're gonna make into the largest dollar value break that we've ever broken. All right. So usually for the anniversary breaks, the goal is one break is gonna break the hit count, so it'll have the most amount of hits. That's the baseball break. And then we usually do like a timeline break. All right. One year we did a 10-year timeline, I think it was. That was pretty cool. But I figured it would make sense. 5-year anniversary. Let's break a case from every year that we've been breaking. Oh, wait, I just said a case. Yeah, a case from every year that we've been breaking. I won't do that next year. I'll save that for the 10-year anniversary. Ooh, can I do that? 10 cases? I got 5 years to think about it, so don't worry. Irv Smith Jr. But yeah, for this one right here, I'm going to cover a case for every year that we've broken. Nick Boza, Dwayne Haskins. So we do run open items sometimes. Usually they're big ones. For example, last year we did Topps Chrome, and we had a Clayton Kershaw jersey that we gave away. So we do stuff like that. Unfortunately, lately it's been a lot of just keeping up. Sometimes playing catch up. But yeah, we do things like that. And there will be open stuff like that in the next Mark-Down rebreak. It's going to be a premium rebreak, and I'm going to put a formal announcement out there very soon. 17 out of 100, Barry Sanders. All right, we did 2 smaller rebreaks. My standard size rebreak is a $34.95 suggested retail price. All right, the rebreaks are always limited to 100 envelopes. And with those rebreaks, we did a single sport products. We did a baseball one first, and then we did a football one recently. The next one is going to be what I call a premium rebreak, and it's going to include all products. And we have a few things in the works that's going to make it interesting and we're going to start putting those in the breaks real soon. That one, the premium one, suggested retail price is going to be $199. And there's going to be some cool stuff in there. We already announced one of the hits, and that was the one-of-one Saquon Barkley VIP gem card that we pulled at the National last year. So, by that, do you mean I just do like a regular sale? Ooh, 2 out of 25. Andrew Luck. It's pretty lucky right there. 2 out of 25. So I spend so much time, wasted time. This is still the legacy break. So legacy personals, I won't have it until next week. I waste so much time with Facebook and trying to get the posts seen and trying to get the breaks filled. It doesn't give me much time for individual cards. And a lot of times I take the effort to pull out individual stuff, and a lot of window shoppers out there. And it's just easier for me to sell that stuff at the big card shows that I do. So, but I would like to put some of it on Facebook. Honestly, I want to get the group bigger. We spent so many years focusing on the page, and Facebook has totally neutered pages. But if you have a group that's got like 5,000 people, 3,000 people, 5,000 people, it's extremely active. That tends to move up the list as far as what people see. So, I don't know. I mean, that's, I have to approve all posts in the group, but I mean, unless, somebody with like a scammer strike on them or something like that. So many times I want to do something like that, Adam, and I just haven't really done it. Oh, I know, Rodney. I'm just saying in general, past experience. That's why you hardly ever see me specifically sell single cards. Most of the single cards I sell come off of the advertising posts from recent breaks. So this is box number 10, actually. Box number 10. I got 10 and then 11 and 12 here. No, it doesn't hurt. Like I said, it's something I want to do. I just can't get everything else that I need done first in order to make that happen. If I had the shop, then I'd have the space to go through stuff. I really don't have the space or the time. If I had a shop, it would be easier. It would take me less time to go look through things. Because when I had my store, it was, believe it or not, extremely organized. Like I had football singles in one section, baseball in one section. Main players were in alphabetical order. Like if you were looking for something, you could find it very easily. So, hey, if we could build that group to that size, it would probably help the breaks fill a lot faster too. That's the thing. We have 3,000 pair of eyes on the page, but the page, I'm not getting 500,000 views. I was getting 500,000 views on my page in a week at peak. Probably 200,000 was a little more average. Now I'm paying money for advertising more than before, and I'm lucky to get 16,000 views in a week. Some weeks, if I don't buy an ad, I'm getting like 2,500, which is a joke. 3,000 people follow my site. I make how many posts in a day, and I get 2,500 views? Garbage. There's another Earl Campbell. That one's a prism. So yeah, I got a little beef with the way Facebook shit themselves. Daniel Jones, T.J. Hawkinson. I mean, Facebook, the equivalent of Facebook is like the Giants draft choices. You know? Roger Craig, Prism Me Too. They're still around, but because of the way Facebook is, their shenanigans got impacted by that. I mean, honestly, I rode that for about 3 or 4 days, and then when it started to get a little too much, we killed it. But I gotta say, they gave me so much free advertising. And there's Marquise Brown on a shiny. But yeah, it's sad that when people were trying to ruin what we were doing, good luck, Rodney. When people were trying to ruin what we were doing, it actually benefited us. That's how backwards Facebook is. Charles Haley. And James White for the Patriots, numbered 32 out of 35. So we haven't seen this parallel yet. I guess that's like a bronze-ish one. So James White, 32 out of 35. Heading into the home stretch here. We still got a couple boxes. But what was the record for the number of viewers? It was close to 400. Yeah. It was probably a little closer to 375. And nowadays, I mean, there's only one group that I can think of that get that many viewers, and I don't know how the heck they get that high sometimes. But yeah, we had 375 viewers, but I mean, it was normal for us to be over 100. Once we got to the National in Chicago, 100 was kind of normal for us. Max prime time. But even 40 or 50 on a night like this, all right, 1 o'clock in the morning on a holiday, we used to have 60, 70 viewers easily. So I thank the 14 of you for sticking this out. But yeah, it's kind of bullshit. Beckham, Mitchell Trubisky. Very funny, Damon. No, but I am selling spots in a 5th-year anniversary break. Orioles are 225, White Sox are 250, Nationals 200, Rockies 125, Marlins 155, Mets 275, Padres, Rays 125 apiece, Rangers are 95, Blue Jays 200, and you can get 15% off 2 or more teams that are still remaining. Now, some of those teams are as much as a cheap couch. Yeah, Dexter Lawrence there. And some of you that buy in will end up sleeping on the couch for doing so, but it's a good break. There's a good mix of boxes in there. It'll be worth it. Josh Allen. And then if you get some big hits, see, 23 out of 35. So both cards numbered to 35 go into the Patriots. But this one is signed Michael Bennett. Michael Bennett for the Patriots. No, I won't be putting a shoe on my head. Todd Gurley. And then we got Kyler Murray and Devin Bush. And let me get these in here. So we're in the middle of box number 10. Just pulled a veteran auto, so I expect a rookie to come out next. Gotta clear this pile up a little bit first, though. These over here. There we go. And might as well have a little sip of that too while I'm at it. All right, moving along. So I've gotten some decent hits. Can we get one of the big rookie autos? We've gotten a first rounder, 1 of 10. So it's not bad, not bad. But could always be bigger, right? Interesting. We've got a decent hit coming up. This individual was at the rookie premiere. And if you pay attention, I did get a photo opportunity with this individual. Although it may not have been individually. There's your hint. Try to give you hints sometimes. Now you just got to figure it out. All right, here we go. What do we got here? Mac Wilson. Numbered 6 out of 35. Roll Tide. Mac Wilson, 6 out of 35. So we didn't see a card numbered to 35 all break. And in box number 10, we have pulled 3 cards numbered to 35. Unless I missed them before. I guess that's possible. but probably didn't. Justice has been served. David Tomlinson, Sam Darnold with a chrome. Myles Gaskin, Tyreek Jackson. Got Khalil Mack. And 10 out of, yeah, you guessed it, 35. That's 4. I guess, is 35 like a hot box number or something? I don't know. Get 4 cards numbered to 35. Or a Brandon Cooks numbered to 99. No, we've never had one of those. Well, we've had a Brandon Cooks to 99, but not an incident. Knocked all my sleeves over, but I just saved them. The most annoying thing is when sleeves, like, the pile falls and they spin around, and then you're grabbing sleeves upside down. I don't know. Is that a pet peeve for anybody else, or is that just a breaker thing? Darius Leonard, Gary Jennings Jr. with some 1 cent love. Got Will Greer and Travis Homer. Oh, we got another shiny one. So Vinatieri and Russell Wilson again. This one is 49 out of 100. Drew Lock, Calvin Harmon, Lasting Legacies, Barry Sanders, Sony Michel, N'Keal Harry, I'll start franchising. It's tough for me to get the allocations I deserve, I gotta say. Justice Hill. They used to give me like 5 cases of stuff, and now 1, 2, maybe 3. I don't think I have anything to send anywhere. Oh. I guess now for sale? Panthers, right? Will Greer. You thinking of starting a shop up? So Will Greer now for sale. This is how I sell most of my singles. I just pull them in a break that nobody got the team of, and then I say now for sale. Josh Rosen. And that's box number 10. Once Upon a Time. Box number 11. Okay. Got a veteran auto. It's number 3. No Tom Brady autos tonight. I have still yet to hit one. Tom Brady hasn't signed yet in 2019. You wonder if he came back for a little good time last year, and if he's going to be back again this year. I don't know. Or maybe they got some sticker autos they're saving for some of the bigger products. But not really sure if we're going to see Tom Brady anytime soon in a product. Calvin Harmon. DK Metcalf. $10 out of 165, Travis Kelce. Marshall Faulk. And what do we got here? Noah Fant, 22 out of 299. And Deontay Thompson, number 2 out of 25. A lot of Bama guys. 2 out of 25, Deontay Thompson. Got a few things that were 2 out of 25. Had an Andrew Luck earlier, too. Amari Cooper, how about them Cowboys? Eli. Damian Harris, Will Greer. $25 out of 299, James Conner. Give that a little 1 cent love. He's going to be in star mode this year. Calvin Harmon. And Packers. Aaron Jones. So we got a veteran there. There's Tyreek Hill. Here we go. What's the rookie auto gonna look like? assuming it's a rookie, but pretty fair chance of that happening. Surprised they didn't have Gronkowski with a Legends card in this one. They had enough time to know he was retired. But he could always jump into the mix. Witten took a year off, and now he's ready to come back. And Witten's been around way longer than Gronk was. But Gronk's such a physical tight end, just couldn't keep that health going, and we do have a 1/1 coming up. Ah, cool. And we also have a nice dual relic numbered to 35. Oh my. The autograph's better than the 1/1. The 1/1's just regular. Don't get too excited about the 1/1. Kurt Warner. Noah Fant. Gronk. And 69 out of 100. Luke Kuechly, now for sale. And there's Peyton. Stidham. Ray Lewis. Marquise Brown. Dexter Lawrence. $151 out of 199. Leroy Butler. Paris Campbell. Now for sale. Now for sale, 1/1, Luke Kuechly. Well, somebody had to get it. So, Luke Kuechly. Now for sale. Josh Jacobs. And numbered 4 out of 35. That's a nice dual two-color RPA of Jarrett Stidham, Patriots. So that's the better one. Ertz, N'Keal Harry, Drew Lock. Yeah, man. Toby's back. Let's see. What does a Luke Kuechly 1/1 go for? How much is that doggy in the window? Luke Kuechly. 101. Let's see. True non-plate 101, non-auto. Not an eBay 101, because that shit doesn't really exist. Not a Topps Huddle card. But like a legit 101. Let's see. There's a true. It's a Panini Instant. I don't really count that. It's not much to go off of here. I don't know. Luke Kuechly, $30. How's that sound? $30 if somebody wants it. What was it? It was $40 for the Panthers, and I got a Greer auto too, so I think that's fair. Last box. Yeah, we got a thick one in this one too. We'll save that for last. No Kyler autos. So far, this is the best Kyler Murray card that's come out. 110 out of 165. That's the best Kyler Murray we've seen so far. That's kind of cool. All right. What are we going to pull in the final box? Yeah, we pulled some decent stuff out of this case. Do we got a jaw dropper in us, though? Do we have one that's like, oh my goodness, that's insane? We'll see. That's a lazy signature. Let's see what we got here. It's all about that base, about that base. We got Alan Page. Here I go. Turn the page. Riley Ridley and Oliver. So we got Hollywood Henderson. How about them Cowboys? Amari Cooper. 72 out of 100. We'll give that one 1 cent love. Why not? Arcega Whiteside, Daniel Jones. Drew Brees, Devin Bush, Deontay Thompson. There's Drew Brees. Dwayne Haskins. We'll give that one 1 cent love. And another Kyler Murray. Trubisky. And 32 out of 165. We're just working on a rainbow. I don't know. Maybe I should just work on a rainbow of Luke Kuechly. I got the 101. No, it just sounds too time consuming. But it does sound like a cool idea. I'll have to see what I have in total of the rainbow, and then I'll consider it. Nick Bosa. If I had the one numbered to 10, I would probably do it. There's Kellen Winslow, Sr., Ezekiel Elliott. Junior's not in a good place. Caleb Wilson and Rashawn Gary. I don't know. Loved Kurt Warner, though. And we got Peyton Manning, Colts. 46 out of 100. N'Keal Harry, Drew Lock. $96 out of 199, Sterling Sharp. Isabella, Hakeem Butler. And we got Gary Jennings Jr., whose signature is really lazy. Gary Jennings Jr., who is a Seahawks wide receiver. I know, 225 hits, and I want to pull them so bad. I want to do that tomorrow night. Really I got a sense of urgency on that one. 225 hits. You know there's going to be some fire in that. It's our 5th anniversary break. You see the stuff that we pull normally. All right? There's got to be something celebratory that's going to come out of that ridiculous. All right? So let's get her done. Let's do it tomorrow. The last hit. The last hit. You think we're going to end this up on a bang? You think the last hit is going to be hit of the night or shit of the night? You tell me what you think. Oh, crap. I shouldn't say cool things with curse words in it because I don't curse that much to keep it family friendly, and I don't want to start a trend. Somebody's going to steal it, though. That's the problem. Anyway. Whatever. What do you think it's going to be, guys? You think it's going to be hit of the night or not? Last card. I don't know what you think. We got one vote for Kyler Murray. Very hopeful. Carson Wentz, 198 out of 299. He's like, come on, give me a Kyler Murray on the last hit. I got Drew Lock. It's going to be a 1 of 1 Will Greer. No. I got to vote for shit of the night. Ditka. Marshawn Lynch. David Montgomery. So we pulled some decent hits already. Is the game changer going to come last? 295 out of 299? Or is it going to be some guy who walked in undrafted onto a roster squad and can't even write his full name? Don't forget it's a thick one, so I think they're all rookies, the thick ones. So it's not going to be Aaron Rodgers. I'll tell you that right now. We got Jamal Williams. Right now we sound split. We have one person who's realistic but definitely a downer. And then we have one person who is probably smoking something. We're not going to pull Kyler Murray on the last hit. Damian Harris, 171 out of 199. Josh Allen. Hawkinson. Rookie long snapper. Oh, it's not numbered. I kept a straight face. Two-color RPA. Kyler Murray. That going to be hit of the night? What do you think? Who's ready for a hit recap? You know, that's how we roll here. Pull you good stuff. Gotta be something good, right? Got a Kyler Murray and a 101. That's what you expect at a Marc-Down break. All right. So let's do the hit recap. Got a nice stack of honorable mentions here, so let's go through them. Andrew Luck to 25, Deontay Thompson to 25, Melvin Gordon to 35, Mac Wilson to 35, James White to 35, Thurman Thomas to 25, DeAndre Baker to 10, Greedy Williams, 1 of 10, and James Conner to 25. So none of those were autos, but there's one other parallel. We'll save that for the vote. I know it's not going to win, but we'll save it, right? We'll save it for the vote. You don't know what it is if you've been watching. All right, so we got Charlie Joyner, Chargers. Alshon Jeffrey to 25, Eagles. That's an honorable mention. I must have put some of these in the wrong pile, whatever. Anyways, so we got Preston Williams. I don't remember what half the teams are, probably. Keith Brooking, Falcons. Andy Isabella, Cardinals, and obviously not the only Cardinal. Number to 50 for the Steelers, Greg Lloyd. That's not a bad consolation prize, right? We did get an A.J. Brown, Titans. Eric Metcalf, Browns. Myles Gaskin, Prism for the Dolphins. Jeffrey Simmons, Titans. Matt Breida, 49ers. Montez Sweat. Ed Oliver for the Bills. Not bad. There might be one better coming later. Patriots to 35, Michael Bennett. We're going to just miss on this one. Will Greer. I don't know what stuff goes for. I could be wrong. But it's just a simple base auto. Aaron Jones, Packers. And Gary Jennings Jr., I already forgot. Oh, there we go. Who wants to do a Yankee baseball and a Prism baseball? A Prism baseball box, sorry. So that's what? 115, 119, 234. Interesting proposition. All right, let's see what's in this deck. There's some good stuff in here. Another Myles Gaskin for the Dolphins. Nice. That's got some 3 colorage there. Darrell Henderson. Tyree Jackson. Miles Sanders, Eagles. Anthony Johnson. And our hit of the night candidates, Bills, Ed Oliver. This time it's 1 out of 10. All right, it's not actually a hit, but got to give some love for a 1 of 1. Panthers, Luke Kuechly. Or how about this nice Jarrett Stidham for the Patriots, 4 out of 35. Or some last hit mojo for the Cardinals, Kyler Murray. These look like they're 130s. Let me take a look, see here. Let's get those in some top loaders ASAP. Okay. Yeah, we'll break out the 120s and it'll fit. We must have quit it. So anybody looking to do some personals, I got New York Dynasty baseballs. I got Prism baseball boxes. And I do have some historic autograph stuff here. So we got 1 vote for Kyler Murray. Definitely 130s. I know better. Psst, I only got 3 with me. I got a whole case at home, but I only brought 3 of them with me, just so you know. All right. These are the 130s. Yes, they are. Got 3 votes for Kyler Murray. Looks like Kyler Murray's going to take hit tonight. Could go 2 prison boxes and go for Vladdy. Yeah, I can send you a pic of Kyler Murray. What, is Andy Isabella chopped liver? Fine. See how it is. He was a nice guy. Talked to him for a little while at the rookie premiere. So, yes, I can get you a picture of Kyler Murray. 2-color RPA. So, not a bad case there of Legacy. Do you guys want to see another Legacy case by itself, or you want to start seeing those boxes and some mixers? Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you all. And hopefully we can get this thing going here with this baseball break. All right. We need 4. We are on standby. This is a big one. It's actually the highest hit count in a Marc-Down break ever. Orioles 225, White Sox 250, Nationals 200, Rockies 125, Marlins 155, Mets 275, Padres 125, Rays 125, Rangers are 95, Blue Jays 200. Yes, there were Browns. Yes, there was a Ram. So yes, there was a Greedy Williams non-auto, 1 out of 10 on the Chrome, and Eric Metcalf auto. So I got 1 vote for another pick your team case break. And there could be some tweaks to the prices because before the break there wasn't as much market data as there is now on some of these. Nothing major. Kind of had it figured out from the beginning. But sometimes a lot of the data is based off of there not being a checklist, and I do all my pricing with a checklist. Yeah, when we price stuff, pick your team, we are always looking to get you the most balanced pricing out there. So we're always looking to get you the best bang for your buck, always. And the way the checklist falls, sometimes certain teams are going to always give that better bang for the buck. And I'll tell you which ones there are if you really want to know. I usually go over that regularly prior to breaks. Why? Because I want you guys to be winners. You got a team like the Panthers, all right? You had a guy who was like one of the guys at the press conference at the rookie premiere, so it's not like he's some joke. I was selling the team for $40 and nobody bought it. And I hit the autograph of said quarterback, and I got a 101. just the way it works sometimes. I gotta send a picture of the Murray. Murray, 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 Murray. So I want to sell every breakout. I want you guys to get all the hits. But when I go to a show and I got all this cool stuff, I can say those were the misses. No, that doesn't mean Jesse bought them. That means misses. Like instead of a hit, I hit it. So that means it's a miss. So, hey, if anybody out there like does like microbrewing and they want to advertise their product, be more than happy to send it down here. But I don't like dark. Okay. Oh. So let's get a picture of our hit of the night without any flashes of extra light. There we go. And Mike, that's coming your way. And the rest of my photography will be tomorrow. So that's about 3 hours. Yeah, what does that Murray go for? Let's see. Classics. Or classics. Yeah. Legacy. Kyler Murray auto. Yeah, those are pretty solid. Ooh, that cracked ice looks real nice. So it looks like an unnumbered one goes for over 200. It's not a bad deal. Probably better than World Rare. Yeah, the only comp so far is the RPAs and then 1 to 50. So it's really hard to put a price on that. I'll have to watch these two. It's definitely over 20 though. I would say that'll probably come down to between 30 and 40 is my guess. So I think I'm doing all right. Ravens didn't do me so well. All right. So I guess that's it. Anybody else got anything? Any personal requests or what you call it? Questions about any of the breaks we have? Otherwise, I look forward to ripping you a new one tomorrow. And I pray that it is the anniversary mixer. All right. Gonna go over one more time. Tomorrow we'll do a little more in depth. I think what I'll do tomorrow is I will the two things that there's the most of, the Tribute case and the Elite Extra Edition. We'll go over the hits for the teams remaining in that. How's that sound? Oh, you got the Metal Redemption? What was it number to? I'm curious. What was the Marquise Brown number to? Was it just a base prismatic, or was it like serial numbered? But yeah, I think tomorrow when we do a break update, I'm gonna go over the possible hits. You can look them up now yourself, though. You know, but not numbered. All right. Elite Extra Edition and Tribute. We'll talk about that tomorrow as we try to make the final push. All right, let's get those payments in. So once we hit 25 or 24, I'm sorry, 24, I lowered it one. Once we hit 24, and believe me, if we're at 23 and everybody's paid up, I ain't gonna stop. Once we hit 24, and then we can get this out the door. Okay. There is still plenty of good stuff to be found. So check it out. What is it? Diamond King's first off the line boxes have been amazing. Had some really good stuff come out of that. We did hit an Acuna, number to 5. We had a Honus Wagner dual relic. Some cool stuff coming out of those. Dynasty, man. We get a good Dynasty box, and it's gonna be a big hit. Yeah. We gonna hit something big out of the 1930s originals. One of them short print cards. Who knows? Elite Extra Edition. We've hit some pretty nice stuff out of those in the past. All right. Wander Franco. Rays. Is he on the international list or whatever it is? Not the international list because those guys haven't been signed yet, but I think Wander Franco's on the checklist for that, isn't he? I don't remember. I'll have to take a look. We'll talk about it tomorrow. So last call, anybody want a personal? Again, I got New York Dynasty Baseball sitting here right in front of me. 115 for 1, 2 for 219. And there's 3 of them sitting here. 9 more at home. So, all right. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Been on for 3 hours. Double your pleasure, double your fun. Somebody buys a Prism ball and a Yankees ball. Adam will buy a Prism ball, a Prism baseball, and a Yankees ball. So then we'll get to see 4 things opened up. And we'll be able to have lunch tomorrow. All right. So we'll see y'all tomorrow. Happy Memorial Day, and we'll rip you a new one soon. Take it easy.